the facts are these. The FBI found that there were 110 emails that were sent or received that should have been marked classified. A few were, most were not. But they said that anyone in Clinton's position should have known that it was classified material, in part because she was the person in charge of marking them, and that anyone should have known that the material they were talking about was inappropriate for discussion on an unclassified server. In fact, after the emails were released, 2,000 more of them were designated to be classified. Now, I have a theory, Steve. I think Vladimir Putin has those emails. I think that the news report on PoliticalInsider.com says that Guccifer, the Romanian hacker, who did hack the Sidney Blumenthal emails from Hillary's server, in fact hacked most or all of his emails, and that the Russian intelligence operatives hacked Guccifer's emails, and they have them, and that he will drop them on Hillary's head at some point in the campaign, which will completely give the lie to Hillary's claim that she protected classified material. When your enemy shows up at your doorstep knowing all of the stuff that's secret, you know you haven't done a good job of keeping it secret. Now, this goes back to something that happened in 1996. When I worked for Clinton, Clinton called me and said, I want to get Yeltsin reelected as president of Russia against Zhirinovsky, who was the communist who was running against him. And Putin was Zhirinovsky's major backer. And it became public that Clinton would meet with me every week. We would review the polling that was being done for Yeltsin, that was being done by a colleague of mine who was sending it to me every week. And Clinton and I would go through it, and Bill would pick up the hotline and talk to Yeltsin and tell him what commercials to run, where to campaign, what positions to take. He basically became Yeltsin's political consultant. And I think that Putin resented that, hated it, felt that it was an inappropriate intervention by Bill Clinton. And I think he's determined to take his revenge out on Hillary Clinton.